In last lecture of unit second, we have discussed about market segmentation. Segmentation was done on the basis of four bases. First base was geographic segmentation, second was your psychographic, third was your behavior, and fourth was demographic. Now after doing segmentation, step second is your market targeting. Market targeting is the process of evaluate each identified market segment attractiveness and selecting which segment to enter. Generally, a company have multiple number of segments on the basis of age factor, on the basis of their income level, education level. So company will try to evaluate all the segments, attractiveness, how much it is attractive for a company, and select the best segment out of all segments. So in the process of targeting, two steps are there: evaluating the segment, and second step is there, selecting the segment. Evaluation of segment can be done on the basis of five factors. First factor is what is the size of segment. Second factor, what is the growth prospect of segment, how it is beneficial for a society or how it is beneficial for a company. Third one is accessibility of segment. Is it accessible for a company? Is it under the boundary condition of company can survive in this segmentation? And fourth one, what is your nature of product, which type of product company is being produced, so it will be implemented or it will not be implemented. And fifth one, which type of resources are required for a company to implement the segment. Is the company having all the resources, or company need to upgrade their production level. So if the segment or the segment fulfill criteria above, then they should be selected, otherwise they should be rejected. And the nature of segment of product or resources, company would largely determine the number of segments to enter. Now second step is selecting the segmentation. First one is evaluating, next is selecting. After evaluating the segment, the marketer has to decide as to which segment to enter. He might find many segments, but the selective criteria or selection criteria will depend on the above mentioned factors that we have recently done. Five factors are there: size, growth, accessibility, nature, and resources. The decision related to these strategies will again depend upon the nature, resource, and the strategy that we have done, and so on. Some of the company may think an individual customer as complete segment, and some may think an individual customer as complete segment, and some may be considered the whole customer. So segmentation can be selected on the basis of different strategies. Now strategies are totally four that we will discuss. Strategies of segment are undifferentiated segmentation, differentiated segmentation, concentrated segmentation, or individual marketing segmentation. So undifferentiated marketing, differentiated marketing, concentrated marketing, or individual marketing. Basically, if in exam question will be there, write short note on mass marketing, so it is called as undifferentiated. If question is on segment based marketing, it is differentiated marketing. And third one is single segment marketing, and fourth one is named as micro marketing. So let's start now. What is undifferentiated marketing? Undifferentiated marketing, as the name suggests, there is no any differentiation, there is no any division. The marketer under the strategy make a single marketing plan for the product to be used by all the customer. A company will not divide the product in different categories. Company is having only one product, and it is for each category of person. He considers the whole market as one segment and sell his product to everyone without differentiating. The marketer of products like steel, cement, sugar, salt follow this type of strategy to target the market. The nature of product is such that he will have to allow mass marketing. It means mass marketing is that such marketing in which there is no any differentiation. All will use the similar category product for each category of people. Either it is young age children, either it is older age person. Because steel, cement, sugar cannot be differentiated on the basis of different category. Next is differentiation strategy. What is differentiation? Differentiation means to say segment should be differentiated in different category. In this strategy, the firm decide to segment the total market into different segments and then design separate product for different that company wants to cater. It means the company has something to offer to every segment it decide to enter. This type of strategy is generally followed by ready-made garments or shoe marketing, and segmentation can be done on the basis of children, teenage or young older, or you can say adults, and also airline system like economic class or business class. But differentiated marketing strategy always is a more costly either than undifferentiated, because company need to produce multiple type of product, and for production of multiple type of product as per division they have to spend more money, and they have to provide separate product for each segment. Next is concentrated marketing. Concentrated marketing is also called a single segment market. In this strategy, marketers select only one single segment out of various segments available. The reason is being that this segment is untouched or less demanded or less competition is there. For example, equipment for disabled, western wear for Indian ladies. So this type of strategy is followed when resources are limited and companies search as a single segment assume as a strong position in the market. It means company will feel that a very limited number of production companies are there, so company will opt for that segment and company will perform in the similar segment where competition is very less because of great understanding of consumer need of segment. And last one is individual marketing, or it is also known as customized marketing, or it is also known as one-to-one marketing. Individual marketing in which for each category person different product is there. Individual marketing refer to producing the product suited to the specific need of specific individual. It is done to satisfy the need and preference of individual customer. This type of marketing is also known as one-to-one marketing or customized marketing. Individual marketing can range from tasks such as a barber giving a particular haircut to his customer to an architect planning a villa for his client. Unlike mass production, individual marketing aims at building relationship with customers. Individual marketing is becoming more and more important and acceptable. The best example is there. Nerolac paints provide the customer to create your own shade for your homes. This is the part of individual marketing. It means as per demand, company is providing the services. Strategies of target marketing: undifferentiated, also known as mass marketing. Total market is equal, no any differentiation, only one mass strategy. Second is differentiated, selected segment on the basis of different strategies, on the basis of age, on the basis of income level. In concentrated, they will concentrate only single item, single product will be produced and it will be used by the society where competition is less. And fourth one, individual customized, where one product is there and single unique strategy is followed by everyone. Next part is positioning. Positioning the product means pitching the product or creating a place for one product in the market. By which name product is known in the market, it is called as a positioning. Positioning helps to create a distinct position of product in the market. For example, Pepsodent has positioned itself by germy check, or Close-Up has positioned itself as a toothpaste that gives freshness. Positioning is what you make the consumer think about you and how they perceive your product in the relation. The one more example is there, like Dummy Cool powder as Thanda Thanda Cool Cool. Or one more is there, like Fair and Lovely make more fairer. It means brand is known by which name, that is called positioning. A company can very effectively use its unique selling proposition for positioning. Positioning strategy can be done on the basis of characteristics of product, on the basis of pricing. So we'll start with point 1, on the basis of product characteristics. Sometimes product is known by its characteristics, what it is doing. Like Whirlpool has positioned in the market its refrigeration on the basis of quick ice making, and Fair and Lovely says that it can make one fairer. It means the position in market is with their functioning, how they are functioning. Quick ice making or making more fairer are the brand symbol for a Fair and Lovely, and your second product is Whirlpool. These products are actually highlighting their products benefits and trying to position themselves on the basis of these benefits. So on the basis of benefits, company is having the name in the market. Next is positioning on the basis of symbol or illustration. Like Many marketers use their various symbols, illustration to create a distinct image. You will be more understand. I will give you one example. Suppose four circles are combined together in automobile industry. Four circles represents it's a symbol of Audi. Or T presents for Toyota. It means company is positioned on the basis of symbol in the market. And one more example is there, like Rath Vanaspati has used, Rath has its symbol. Everybody customer will look Rath on the box of their Vanaspati, and afterward he will buy the product. Vodafone is another example. Juju is the example of Vodafone. So position can be done on the basis of symbols. Next one is position on the basis of different product class. Like companies providing different class. This type of strategy is also used for marketer to portray that product they are offering are different from existing product. How they are different? On the basis of use, on the basis of position. They create their own business class. Like, for example, peanut butter is not a category of butter, but it is different from it. Sprite pitched itself against Coca-Cola, and Pepsi is an un-cola, sometime which is not cola. That is positioning on the basis of different product class. And product and positioning attributes like Whirlpool, it's known as with ice magic. LG with known as door cooling technology. Samsung, convertible fridge. Kelvinator, the coolest one. These are the symbols that are used in the case of positioning the product. So in second unit we have covered segmentation, targeting and positioning, and the most important part of segmentation, targeting, positioning is that a combined question can be prepared. Define STP. STP presents segmentation, targeting and positioning. Firstly, a company need to do segmentation on the basis of four types. Recently we have done psychographic, demographic, geographic, and fourth one is behavior. After company will try to target, and in targeting can be done by two steps. First step is evaluating the segment. Second step is selecting the segment. After targeting, company will make a position. Positioning can be done on the basis of its characteristics. It can be done on their particular symbol, or it can be done on their product class. So this part is covered in unit second, and the exercise part we will cover in a different PDF in next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.